EU designates Iran's Revolutionary Guards as a terrorist organization. Any organization that kills thousands of its own people is working toward its own demise, says Kaja Kallas. The European Union has listed Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps IRGC as a terrorist organization, ending years of division over the issue in response to the regime's brutal repression of protesters. Repression cannot go unanswered, said Kaja Kallas, the EU's foreign policy chief, on Thursday. The paramilitary organization has played a significant role in suppressing demonstrations in Iran. Any regime that kills thousands of its own people is working toward its own demise. Hannah Neumann, chief of the European Parliament's delegation for relations with Iran, said the IRGC listing was a long overdue political signal that massive violence and transnational repression will no longer go unanswered. She said in a statement, "This listing is not merely symbolic, it carries very concrete legal consequences. Assets are frozen, and any financial or material support becomes a criminal offense." The EU also added 15 Iranian government officials and 6 organizations to its sanctions list for their role in serious human rights violations in the repression of protesters. The listing included Iran Minister of the Interior, Eskandar Momeni, and several IRGC commanders, senior police and law enforcement officers. Entities facing sanctions include the Iranian Audiovisual Media Regulatory Authority and several software companies involved in censoring activities such as trolling, campaigns on social media, spreading misinformation and disinformation, and disruptive internal access. The latest additions mean the EU has sanctioned 247 individuals and 50 entities over human rights violations. Separate restrictions have been imposed on Iranian people and organizations aiding Russia's war on Ukraine. The long discussed EU listing of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps came after Donald Trump told Tehran to negotiate a deal on the future of its nuclear program or face a possible military strike. He announced on social media that a massive armada was on the way, ready to fulfill its mission with speed and violence if necessary. Trump administration would host senior defense and intelligence officials from Israel and Saudi Arabia this week for talks on Iran. Trump held back from threatened military strikes on Iran earlier this month after calls from the Gulf states for restraint and warnings from Israel that it needed more time to prepare for likely reprisals. Russia, which has deepened ties with Iran since the start of its full-scale invasion of Ukraine, warned on Thursday against any destabilizing military action in the region. Any forceful action can only create chaos in the region and lead to very dangerous consequences in terms of destabilizing the security system throughout the region. More than 30,000 people may have been killed in the latest wave of repression in Iran. Human rights groups say a revenge campaign has been unleashed by the regime, with doctors and healthcare workers facing death sentences for treating badly injured protesters. The EU terror designation of the IRGC became possible after France dropped its long-held opposition. France, along with other member states, had registered the designation of the Iranian regime's state body, fearing it would damage diplomatic channels and the interest of French citizens in the country. On Thursday, Tehran's top diplomat criticized the EU's decision to designate the IRGC, a terrorist organization, as a major strategic mistake. Abbas Araghchi, the Iranian foreign minister, wrote in a post on X, several countries are presently attempting to avert the eruption of all-out war in our region. Europe is instead busy fanning the flame. Iran is facing off with the US, which has moved a strike force to the Middle East. Revolutionary Guard Corps is an elite paramilitary force loyal to the country's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. It is separate to the regular army with 150,000 ground troops and its own navy and air force. It was listed a terrorist organization by the US in 2019 during the first Trump administration, by Canada in 2024 and by Australia in 2025. The EU's decision renews pressure on the British government, which has not proscribed the IRGC but has kept open the option to do so in future. The UK Foreign Office views a decision on proscription as largely symbolic given the extensive sanctions already in place and is concerned such a move might trigger the expulsion of British diplomats in Tehran. The IRGC is already subject to asset freezes and other sanctions in the UK.